Hey guys, this is another update video for my challenge that I gave to myself almost 2 weeks ago now. So as I told you guys in the last video, I do struggle with binge eating disorder. And I have been doing a lot better. I have been controlling my binges a lot better, and I do have some great advice for you guys, both on staying positive and helping to control your binges. Basically, for those of you who are just tuning in, maybe this is the first video you've ever just watched. Basically, when I came up with this idea to challenge myself into a couple things, and I have to record my progress on YouTube in videos. And my challenges are basically to become more body positive, to stop binge eating, to become more healthy and lose weight, and also just documenting my progress for going to school, getting my PhD, which is my financial progress and that sort of thing. I'm using myself as like sort of an experiment, so I can, test all sorts of ideas on myself and that sort of thing to find out the best weight loss advice and the best binge eating disorder advice. So I started adding whole grain toast. I'd eat 2 slices of whole grain toast, a glass of orange juice, and my oatmeal, banana nut oatmeal with almonds and flax seeds, and it's protein fortified. So I'm basically making my breakfasts super high in protein, fiber, whole grains, putting all my carbs in my breakfasts. I don't know why I keep saying breakfasts. Yeah, so I'm basically putting all my carbs, protein, fiber, not all my fiber, but all my carbs in my breakfast, and that's actually sustaining me for a lot longer in the day. It's really helping me with not binging. One thing I want you guys to know is if you're trying to lose weight or anything, it's okay to experiment with yourself, because despite what you hear from mainstream media, every body is so different, so vastly different. Like, you could be perfectly healthy and be 300 pounds. Like, that's how different every body is. So for person A, eating carbs may make them gain weight, but for person B, eating the right carbs may help them lose weight, because it will help them give them energy and maybe give them some stuff that their body isn't getting. So I think for me, eating a really high carb breakfast is going to help me lose weight because it's sustaining me so much longer in the day. But I haven't been binging, and that's been good until like 9 o'clock at night. That's when, and I only binge on one thing now. I'm not binging all day. It just starts at like 9 o'clock at night, and that's when I get into the froyo, and I can't stop eating it, and I'll eat like a whole carton, and then I feel horrible about myself, and yeah, and I've just felt really bad about myself the past few days, because it's like every night I'm doing this with froyo. Every night I tell myself, like, okay, I'm gonna portion it out. I'm only gonna eat the right portion. And it never works. I always end up eating the whole carton. So I just started getting really down on myself the past few days. And I started noticing, like, because my face is normally never chubby. But since I've gained this weight, my face has gotten so chubby. And that's usually, like, the first sign for when I'm losing weight is my face will start to get thinner. And I've just been noticing that even though I have been making some positive changes, I'm still binging on froyo at night, but I'm not binging all day, and I'm doing a lot better with it. I still don't see a difference in my face. So I started getting really discouraged. I started feeling really down about myself. I had actually even purchased this mirror right here. It's like a cute little mirror, and I would like put it next to me while I'm chilling watching Netflix. And that way I can just, look at myself from a bad angle, and that will make me not want to binge. That sounds horrible, but it's the truth. If I just sort of angle it up so it, like, makes all this really prominent, it dissuades me from wanting to binge because it reminds me of my goal. Still, you have to do it just for health reasons. You can't do it for aesthetic reasons at all. So I start getting lost. I start forgetting that, and I start getting lost in the aesthetic reasons and, wanting to lose weight to look better. And that's when I start getting discouraged, and I start feeling down on myself and thinking, what's the point? And one big thing I struggle with, as I've said in other videos, is I get so down on myself that I don't want to take care of myself. So for a few days I stopped doing that. I was back to not wearing makeup, not showering for like 3 days, not getting dressed. And then finally I thought to myself, you know what? You're so down on yourself. Why don't you just force yourself to take care of yourself? And you can start doing that by doing your makeup, taking a shower. So I did. And I made a little video of my little day that I had where I actually straightened my hair, which I haven't straightened my hair in like a year because I've been so down about myself. I did my nails, actually. They're just little, stupid press-ons. But it was still something to make me feel better. And then today I woke up and I did full makeup, which I haven't done in a while. I haven't done full contour in a while. I haven't done full lips in a while. And I haven't done false eyelashes in a while. And I definitely haven't styled my hair in a while. And I did a whole tutorial video on how to do full makeup. And you will not believe how much better it's made me feel. I feel 100 million times better. I feel like ready to take on the world again. I feel like all the disappointment and all the depression I had and how I felt like such a failure, it's gone. Like, I feel so much better, just from doing little things, doing my nails, doing my makeup, doing my hair, and doing it a little bit more than I have been making myself do it. It made me feel so much better. So another thing I found about binge eating that helps me too, so my advice today with binge eating also is when you start getting those cravings that say binge, go in the fridge, go eat as much as possible. Just sit there. Just don't move and just let them come over you. Imagine those cravings as being like waves just crashing over you, and just lay there and relax, and you don't have to switch your attention to anything else. You don't have to fight them. Don't fight them, in fact. Just sit there and let those waves, those cravings crash over you, and just don't move. Just feel those cravings and just don't act on them. At first, it took an hour for the cravings to subside, but now it takes 5-10 minutes for the cravings to subside. As a recap on our video, my little pieces of advice here are, number one is don't be afraid to experiment on yourself. Remember that every body is different. So traditional diet techniques may not work for you, but things like I said, like eating a lot of high carbs, like early in the morning, just making sure you eat the right carbs, whole grains and that sort of thing, and doing it earlier in the day may actually help you as opposed to avoiding carbs. Number two, what was number two? I forgot now. Oh, number two was if you're feeling down about yourself and if you feel like, you're starting to give up on losing weight or getting healthier or just body positivity, you're starting to feel bad about yourself again and like you're disappointed and depressed and like you're disgusted and fed up with the way you look or that sort of thing, do something that makes yourself feel beautiful. Do something you normally wouldn't that makes yourself feel beautiful. Even if you don't think it's going to make you feel beautiful, still just force yourself to do it anyway. You'll feel so much better and you'll totally have a renewed sense of motivation to tackle this whole health journey all over again. And number three is for binge eaters or anyone struggling with cravings, imagine those cravings are like waves and just let them crash over you and just don't act on them. Don't fight them, don't argue with them, just don't act on them. Just let them flow and just do nothing. Anyway, thanks guys for watching my video. Comment below if there's anything else you would like me to make a video on, or if you guys have any questions at all. I'm always open to questions. Share my video, subscribe if you haven't already, and please give me a like if you like this video. Have a great day, and remember to stay positive. I feel like I need like a one-liner when I end videos, like some sort of and remember to, but I can never think of one. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know.